think that I guess the important thing that I've noticed is that people are assuming that because the students are 18, they're adults and they can cope with this. However, I think that a lot of 18-year-olds have had very little experience with sex and excessive drinking, and then they've gone to a camp to try and make friends, be social, and they're stuck at a camp for 2 days, and they've just been thrown in the deep end of a lot of things they haven't encountered yet as an adult.
So what sort of thing? Drinking games? I mean, you've mentioned drinking games.
Yeah, so what I heard a lot from people that I interviewed was that there were games where people were, but basically the aim was to vomit and just get completely blotto drunk. A few people told me that they were served alcohol at breakfast time. People were drunk by midday, and it was just sort of just excessive drinking all the time. And on top of that, people were, well, I guess the group activities were really based on sex, and people were put in groups where they were pressured because they wanted to win the game.
So we're not talking about sexual assault, but sexual pressure.
Yeah. I spoke to Professor Jayashri Kulkarni. She's from the Monash Alfred Psychiatry Research Centre. So she's a psychiatrist at the Alfred Hospital, and she's also a researcher for
And
Monash
what did she tell
University.
you?
She told me basically that she had seen this problem, and that as a psychiatrist she'd seen girls come in needing help because they'd been basically scarred from what they'd had to do or what they experienced at camps. She works in women's health, so she was working with girls, but the majority of people who spoke to me were girls as well. And she also said to me that that a lot of people pointed camps as the start of problems for them.
What long-term problems?
Yeah,
Mental health problems?
yeah.